It's Rae Vonshae getting ready to start the live. Getting ready to start the live. Let me what's up everybody? Hold on a minute. Seems like I got two of them set up and I got to fix this one so nobody won't be going to the wrong live. Oh, I think that's the right one. Testing. Let me test this out. Let me run my test. Oh yeah, there we are. Okay, I don't hear no feedback. Okay, here we go. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's going on, world? Hey, everybody. I got to get myself together. Every time I plan on trying to go live, y'all wouldn't believe what be happening. Y'all wouldn't believe what happened every time I plan on going live. That's why I don't like to plan it. I just like to just do it. What's going on, y'all? We in the building tonight. We in the building. I want to know who on here. Who on this thing? Who in this thing with me? So I can see what's going on. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Y'all get your snacks together. Go get your snacks. Get your water. Get your lemon water. Get whatever you go get because we finna go live and we finna have a good time tonight. What's up, everybody? Let me know who it is and who you are, where you tuning in from so we can get going in a few minutes. We're going to give it a few minutes, give people time to get the notifications and everything. Let me go make sure I turn my flat irons off. Let me see if people going to show up so we can get going. Oh, yeah, I turned them off. Okay. What's going on? Y'all ain't speaking yet? Y'all ain't speaking yet? Just looking. Ain't saying a word. Let's see. Did I miss it? I ain't missed nothing. I'm waiting on somebody to say something. Say hey or something. Let me know who it is. Where you tuning in from? What's going on? Don't hide. I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes. I made it on time. And I sent out a blast and trying to see if anybody gonna get the notification and actually show up. Because if not, I did my live last night. Really, to be honest with you, I did my live last night. I'm just going live again tonight because it's the weekend. And that's what's happening. What's going on? Turn up, turn up, turn up. Hey, hey. Turn up, turn up, turn up, y'all. I'm gonna wait for some people. Let me see. About 30 more seconds, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Because people said they want to hear this story. Hey, Nikki T, how are you? People say they want to hear this story, so I'm waiting. I'm trying to wait till people get on here. I sent out a blast. You know, people be having things to do on Friday nights. But I went live. I did my actual live. How many videos you got up so far? What you get done? Have you got anything else done so far? They go to trickling in a little later on, and then be coming in at the very end of your live talking about, hey gang, what's up everybody and all that. You too late. We've been over here an hour and a half. When I get through with this, I'm really gonna do some videos. Oh, that's good. That's real good. I did I ain't do but a couple. No, I shot about 3 or 4, but I haven't uploaded them because I'm still in the editing process. So I'm still editing mine right now and getting those going. But when we had I don't know who all got jobs and everything, but I don't do jobs anymore. And I got the story posted from why I don't have a job and why I won't have a job. And the main thing we need to learn is how to create a skill set for ourselves. You know, we have to learn how to do things that other people can't do. Just finding stuff around the house. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? You got way more than that. You just put your thinking cap on, because it's a lot more. Waiting for these sellers to hit me. Oh yeah, good. I'm waiting. You know what? I had one last night. I hadn't had none today yet, but you know mine usually come through around 3 o'clock in the morning. So mine hadn't come in for the day because they over there asleep right now. Well, they probably up right now, but they don't start hitting me up till about 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So I'm waiting on mine to come through now. And I really love now. They be trying to make it. Oh yeah, this is another thing that people be trying to do. They be trying to make it seem like the minute they hit $100 a day, that they making $100 a day. That don't mean that. You can hit $100 a day, and the next day you be down to $30, and the next day you be back down to $20. Then you jump back up to $70. Then you back down to $20. So you're not making $100 a day just because you hit your first $100 day. So don't let those people be making you feel like they really doing something that they really not doing. They doing it, but it's not the way they making it seem. Because when the first time you hit it, that don't mean you're gonna hit it every single time. You know, so they be making it seem like, oh, I make $100 a day. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? Especially when you just first hitting it. Now, when you start hitting 200 and 300, you can still drop back down to $30, $40. You know, so I still like it because when you get through the whole month, then you average it up and divide it by 30 days, 31 days, and that's what you average. You might make it $50 a day, but that's still good. $50 a day, 30 days, that's $1,500 extra dollars. You know, so it's still a good process. I'm really in love with this. But I don't want to get too caught up with these. Like me, I'm not a group person. I've never been like a group type person. But the groups that go to trying to expose each other, I don't like that greed stuff. When you start getting greed start coming into play, you start getting jealous of each other. Now y'all starting to try to expose each other. Now y'all trying to show each other channels off and all this. I don't like that type of stuff. I'll get away from that type of stuff real fast because that's not me. You know, some things may get on my nerves, but I'm not going to expose the channel. It might get on my nerves, but I'm not going to expose the channel. I might say, ooh, I can't stand these people going in the stores, but I'm not going to put their channel up so everybody else can go and do all that. And then people be on YouTube making videos and then putting other people's channels on their video, showing this person and how many videos they got and this person how many, but you're not showing your own videos. Show your own channel. Don't go trying to show everybody else's channel. I don't like that kind of stuff, and I'm not a group type of person because people, when money get involved and people who ain't accustomed to it, they do any and everything because they're not accustomed to nothing. It's enough money out here for everybody. The people who doing whatever they doing, Amazon is gonna catch on to them. You ain't the police. You act like you wasn't the hall monitor in school or something. Were you not the hall monitor in school and now you got to go through doing all this on the internet now because you finally get a chance to be able to expose somebody? My God. So I don't really like that kind of stuff, and I'm just not really a group type of person. And I try to get in these groups and I try to get in and stuff like that, but that's the reason why I don't like to own one. I have one because I want like-minded people, and I have one, but I'm not really that type of person because mindsets, if everybody's not on one accord, it's going to always be some mess, some drama, some kind of, something. And when people are not accustomed to anything, it really happens. When a person is not accustomed to something, they'll do anything because they're not used to it. So it's like take. I gotta me. I gotta get it all for myself. And whatever somebody else doing ain't even got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, this don't have nothing to do with you. Just let them do them. And if they get caught, let them get caught. You ain't got to be doing all of that. But I just had to get that off my chest. So, yeah, don't get in the habit of doing that, because that's only bringing negative seeds. You putting this stuff out in the atmosphere. When you put this stuff out there into the atmosphere, this is the kind of stuff you're going to bring back. You're going to bring back those type of people trying to find your channel, trying to put you out there, trying to do that. You can do, people will do that regardless, but you don't want to add fuel to the fire. You don't want to be doing this type of stuff, planting those type of seeds. Plant the seeds of making your videos. Plant the seeds on pulling yourself up. Plant the seeds on getting out here doing your videos. If you see something you can record, go record it. Don't worry about what somebody else is. They so focused on somebody else, they can't create their own videos no more. So I like to stay focused on what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm going live on my own channel, because I like to focus on what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow my channel. I got to get my books approved on KDP. I got to get my, you know what I mean, my TikTok going. I got to keep my Instagram going. I got work to do. I ain't got time to be worried about who posting a porta potty. If this person go out and find a porta potty at the park, and they want to record it, and they sell it on Amazon, I don't have time for that. I don't see why people have so much competition on it. See what I'm saying? Amazon got all the control. At first they were saying you can't do but one video for one product. Amazon ain't never said that. You know, and if you do a video, you might do a video like horizontal, and then you might do one for vertical. It's not your problem wherever it goes. Amazon may start showing your vertical video in the Inspire app, and they might show your horizontal video in the Inspire app, or they might show both of your videos on the product on the actual website. We don't know where it's going. We just doing our job. So when we start doing it's just people are taking their own, what I think, what I feel, what I believe, and I don't think they should. This is what you think. What you think ain't what everybody think. So they trying to put their opinions out about the program on the other people, and they don't even, if Amazon ain't said nothing about it, why are you so worried about it? So I stopped worrying about it. One thing got on my nerves, and I don't even worry about it no more, because that was on my nerves for that day. You know what I mean? That day it was on my nerves, but now it ain't even on my nerves no more, because I'm still cranking out videos. I can't really worry about what somebody else is doing. So I just kind of want to stay focused on that type of stuff, because it's too much money out here to be so busy putting other people's channel. You can expose somebody else's channel, but you're not going to put your channel on the internet. But people can find your channel just as well as they can find other people's channel. The way you exposing other people's channel, people can find your channel. So don't get in the habit of that. So I just kind of like to stay away from that type of stuff, because there's so much money on Amazon, and it's so much, you know, so many things that we're supposed to be doing. We don't really have time for that. We ain't got time in the world for that type of stuff. I was waiting on, there was this guy that said he was in Nigeria. Thank you for the like. He was in Nigeria, and he wanted to, I guess he didn't show up, but he was saying all this stuff, and I was going to give him some tips. If he show up and let me know he heard it, then I'll be able to give him those tips about what he could do from Nigeria. But I was going to wait on him. I ain't going to wait all night, because I will be relaxing tonight after I get through doing my videos. I'm going to just relax. But thank you for the like. But yeah, when it came to, what else were we talking about? What else did we talk? I had to get that off my chest. Don't get in the habit of that, because that's not what you're here for. You know what I mean? We're here to make money. We're here to grow our stuff, and we're here to make money, and we're here to still be here even when this program is over, because this part of the program is not going to last forever. So we're here to still be here even when that's over. So we don't want to get caught up into that type of stuff. That's happening with a bunch of people who really not used to making no money or something like that. You got to, because we already know how it works. Some people are going to try to game the system. That's just how it works. That's with anything. That's when we had Facebook Reels. People were doing things to game the system. I mean, that's what they were doing. I mean, we can't stop them. But I don't want to get caught up into all that old exposing and showcasing other people's stuff and trying. I don't want to get caught up into that. Because then that takes you, positivity speeds you up towards your success. It speeds you up. You know, like it's like your graph is going up. Negativity, it slows you down your graph is going down. So all the negative seeds you putting out there, doing all of this, you just plant negative seeds and you slowing yourself down towards your success. And when you're doing your positive things and you celebrating others and you doing what you're supposed to be doing, you speeding yourself up towards your success. So I'd rather stay on that positive path. And then if anything is so much negative, if it starts to turn into too much negative, I remove myself from the whole situation altogether, because I don't want to be, I don't want to be connected to it at all. So then we go talk about the job. When I had that job in the 90s, I had a job, and I know some people gonna come back and they gonna watch the replay, or I'm trying to wait because I don't want to have to repeat it. But look, it don't seem like people be having things to do on Friday sometimes, so I ain't gonna sit up and wait all night long about these, about this. But I don't want to tell the story 2 or 3 times in one night. I don't want to tell the story all these different times in one night. But I am still waiting on KDP to approve my book. But I already said that even if they don't approve it in the next day or two, I just sell it on my own website. I mean, I can actually sell it on my website. That means I just have to ship it out and all that type of stuff. And then I can actually do a printable copy of it too. People can print it out themselves and just get it for a cheaper price. So I can do that anyway. I was just kind of waiting on Amazon to go ahead and get me going. I think I got one more day to wait. And then once I get that out the way, we on it popping. But the job I had back in the 90s, so I was working for a job and we sold airplane parts to other companies. So I started out as a temp. And way back in the day when $3.35 an hour was minimum wage, back to $3.35 an hour was minimum wage, I started way back then. So when I started as a temp, and then they liked me so much that they put me on as permanent. So I became permanent, like a file clerk, something like that, way back in the day. And then this lady was pregnant. She was getting ready to go on maternity leave. So they wanted me to take her position. So when I went from temp to perm, and I took her position. So I was accounts receivable clerk. I moved up from, file clerk to accounts receivable. So I moved over there to her desk, and then I started making like $8 an hour. So I was doing my job, and I was still filing. And I was doing her job too. You know what I mean? So I was filing, doing my file clerk job, but then I was also doing my accounts receivable job, but I was making $8 an hour. Then another position, I was learning so much. I am thankful because I was there and I absorbed all the knowledge from an airplane company for today. For such a time as this, I was back in the 90s absorbing this information that I didn't even know that I was getting for such a time as this. I was learning accounts payable. I was learning accounts receivable. I was learning how to do my payroll. I was learning how to reconcile bank statements, because the CPA, the controller, he had a job where he reconciled bank statements. He had me doing his job. I was loving this stuff, but I was doing their jobs. But I was loving it because I was being trusted to do these people's jobs. So then I'm learning all this stuff. I'm learning accounts receivable. I'm learning accounts payable. I'm learning how to file. I know how to do all the filing system. And all of that's preparing me to run my own business when I started it. I didn't know this back in 94. I didn't know all of that was preparing me to learn how to do accounts receivable, accounts payable, reconciling bank statements, keeping your finances in order. I didn't know all that was preparing me for such a time as this. So then at the time, I was working, I was married and all that type of stuff. So another job became available. It was the accounts payable. I was doing accounts payable, but I wasn't getting paid for it. I was just kind of helping them, do payroll and all this type of stuff. And I was taking deposits to the bank and all that. So I knew the whole process, but they put another computer on my desk. So I'm sitting at my desk with 2 computers. I'm sitting at my desk taking work home. I'm taking work home, doing my filing when I get home, bringing it back because I was like salary. So I'd make the same amount every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It was $8 an hour, but it was just the same amount every 1st and 15th. Or every 15th and last day of the month, however it went. So that other position came available, and it was right, we had cubicles back in the day. So that job came up, and they wanted somebody to fulfill the position over there. So they brought in a young college kid, just fresh out of college. They have no experience or nothing. They brought him in and they said he was going to get the job. Now the job paid $11 an hour. They brought him in to make the $11 an hour, but they asked me to train him. I'm good enough to train him for the position, but I'm not good enough to get the position. You know what I mean? And I was older than him at the time. I probably was like 21. He was like 18. So I'm like, and I ain't even tripped that much. I ain't even tripped because I'm like, okay, well, I'm just training him for his job. And I trained him to do his job. And he got over there. He was doing his job and everything. And so I'm good enough to train somebody for this position, but I'm not good enough to get the actual position. Because sometimes, like certain jobs, you can't show that you have too much. You can't show that you're growing. You can't show that you can't come up there with a new car. They want to know how you get the money to get that new car. I came up with a new car. You know what I mean? Like, how you get the money? And then I came up with my new truck. I was married, so we both were working. He was making way more than me, but I'm just saying, we were being able to come up with things at a young age. They wondered how you doing this at such a young age with this job. And so I ended up training him. Me and him were friends. We used to go to lunch and all this type of stuff, have a good time and stuff. But then the annual review, you know how you get an annual review and you have to go in the supervisor office and you have to talk about your review, talk about how much raise you're going to get. And when I sat down to get my raise, this was like a couple of months later after he done started the job and I'm still working with my 2 computers on my desk. We go in the controller office and I say, they hand me my paper with my raise on it. And it said $8.23. I went from $8 to $8.23. And I was like, 23 cents? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I'm thinking 50, $1. I mean, I'm thinking like 50 cents, $1, something like that. I'm not thinking 23 cents. Not even a quarter. You know, when they say you ain't worth a quarter, I wasn't even worth a quarter. You ain't worth a quarter because I wasn't worth a quarter. They didn't even give me a whole quarter. They gave me 23 cents. And that's what really got it for me. It's like, it showed me that these people put a price tag on you and they're going to give you what they want to give you. Whatever, you ain't even worth a quarter to them for an hour. You didn't even give me a whole quarter an hour raise. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the likes, everybody. You didn't even give me a whole quarter. You gave me 23 cents. Even though it was in the 90s. You know what I mean? Even though it was, thank you for coming in, y'all. Thank you for the likes. Even though it was in the 90s, somebody else had control of how much money I earned. They told me that, I said 23 cents, because I asked him, I said 23 cents. And I called his name and he was like, well, it's better than nothing, right? And I was like, you know what? It ain't nothing I can say to that. These people own the company. I don't. These people are above me. You know what I mean? So whatever they give me is what I have to take. So I left out of there. I had a headache. I had a bad headache because it was a stress headache. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It was you could tell when you got stress headaches and all this type of stuff. I had a stress headache. I went home and everything and I talked to my ex-husband about it and all of that. And the next morning, I got in my brand new car and I drove it up there to that job. And I got all my stuff out of my desk that morning and left that morning. Because, it wasn't fair. It just wasn't fair for me to have to 23 cents. If you would have gave me a quarter, I probably wouldn't have ever left. You know what I mean? Like, it had to happen like that. It had to happen the way it happened for me to make the move that I made, for me to be able to make the next move that I was going to make. When I started my first business in 2001, and then I started my second business in 2002, and I kept it growing and growing and started another business, you know what I mean, and growing and learning from each and every business. They all been in marketing. They all been on the same line, but I just come up with a new name. You know how whatever name you pick first is not going to be your last name unless it's your name. I was picking names, but this, like when I had my salon locator, I was salon refer. So then when I was trying to do graphics and web design for shoe stores, they didn't know I could build websites for them because they saw salon refer. So I had to change that. I was like, okay, I'm not reaching. I'm too niche down. So I didn't know what niche meant back then. Back then, I didn't even know niche was a word. But I was saying limited because I was only, when I said salon refer, even though I was targeting salons and barbershops and all of that, the shoe stores, you know, they wanted me to build websites for them and my real estate friends and all that, but they couldn't comprehend it because it said salon refer. So I changed the name again. I'm still doing the same thing. Every time I change the name, I'm still doing the same exact thing. I'm just trying to reach a better crowd of people and everything. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for coming in, everybody. At that time when somebody else placed that 23 cents on me and didn't even give me a full quarter, it showed me something back then. It hurt my feelings, but it also showed me, if you don't have no control, this is what you need to expect. Because anytime you go anywhere, this is how it's gonna be. I just chose not to go nowhere else. You know, everybody else still continue to do it. I chose no. I started braiding hair. So I put the price tag on my braids. I started, you know, learning your skill set. I started designing graphics and doing logos and doing business cards. I showed y'all the other day. I started doing those things and brushing up my skills. I was doing business cards back when it was only print shop, when they only had like little, you could put each thing in a square. You couldn't design and take out backgrounds and use Photoshop back then because they didn't have it. They had a thing called print shop. In print shop, you could just put everything in a little square. And all the squares would just be little boxes all over the card, you know, little space for this. And everybody who was business owner had CEO on their card because they thought they were doing something by calling themselves the CEO on the business card. So that's when I started doing that type of stuff. And I don't want nobody to tell me what I'm worth. Nobody can place no tag on me, letting me know what they gonna give me, and it's better than nothing. So I gotta accept it. So now I got to accept whatever somebody tell me they think I'm worth. When I started braiding hair, I charge what I charge. I charge you $85, $65, whatever I charge is what a person is going to pay, or they're not going to get my services. You know what I mean? So then I started doing that. Then I was doing my graphics, and I was doing my web design and graphic design and my braids and all that type of stuff. That's all I've been doing. I've been brushing up on my skill set, learning how to do things that people don't necessarily know how to do or don't want to do. When you brush up on a skill set, even if somebody know how to do it, that don't make them want to do it. So you can brush up on a skill set that somebody else may not want to do. When you buy stuff, this is another thing. I don't even know who's listening, and I don't even care who's listening. Whoever listening, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Exactly. And now that's, see what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to make money on it. That's good. That's good. Congratulations on that. And also, when you buy stuff, stop buying stuff to show other people. When you buy stuff, I know so much about business, but now I just need to, yep, that's good. That's right. When you buy stuff, stop buying stuff to show other people you got stuff. You can wait on the Benz. You can wait on the Lexus. You can wait on the BMWs. You can wait on the, when you get to a certain point, yeah, you can do all that. But I'm saying, if you just start not, stop trying to buy stuff. These people are not going to pay your bills. These people are not going to do anything for you, but just see it one time. You ain't going to even be around them enough for them to even know you got it. So put your money into something that's going to bring you money. When I buy stuff, I buy cameras. I buy laptops. I buy something that's going to bring me money back. If all else fails, guess what I can do? If all else fails and I don't have nothing coming in, what can I do? I can call the preachers of these churches and let them know that I can do their photo shoot, because you know they always got events coming up somewhere. They always doing some kind of conference or some kind of speaking engagement. I can let them know that, hey, I can do your photo shoot and I can do you a flyer, and my camera is going to make me money. I'm not buying stuff for a show because I like this and this is pretty. I'm buying stuff that's going to bring me a return. If I need to use it, I can use my camera too. I mean, my cell phone too, but I can use my camera. I can go out there with this quality camera and I can take pictures, because this camera cost me this amount and I got all my equipment to go with it. I can have full-fledged photo shoots and put a price tag on that hour. I don't buy stuff to impress other people. I buy things that's going to bring me a return. Buying a car, showing people that you got a car, is just putting you in debt $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Then when you get in debt and you got to pay that monthly note, now that monthly note that you was paying $500, $600, $700 a month for could have been going on your ads for your business, so you could flip that into $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. But you showing them that you could buy a car and you can have a car that ain't bringing no return if you're not putting it on Turo, or if you're not leasing it out yourself, or if you're not letting somebody use it to pay you money to bring you a return. So what we don't want to do is get caught up into trying to impress other people at certain levels and certain phases. We want to buy everything. Even when you get to a level, people ain't trying to impress nobody no more. When you start getting to certain levels, especially in your mindset, people are not out here buying stuff trying to impress people. People buy stuff because they like it, they want it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm at the point to where I got this much in my accounts. I got this much in investments. I got this much coming in this way. I got these streams of income. Yes, now I can go over here and buy they call them toys. I can buy my toys. I can buy my toys because I got this over here, this over here. If you don't have all this working for you in your favor, don't get a toy. This toy is costing you $500, $600, $700 a month. And guess what? If your business slow down, that toy, if that toy break down on you, that toy that you bought, if it's a BMW for sure, when you go get them expenses, that stuff costs money. So be in a position to have it. There's nothing wrong with having the stuff. Nothing wrong with having it. But make sure we're in a better position. Buy stuff that's going to bring us money back first. Buy stuff that's going to give you an ROI. If all else fails, what can you do with this? If you can't do nothing, if all else fails and you can't do nothing with this to go make you some money with it. If you can't take this camera and go take some pictures of people and their dogs, take some pictures of people at the church, take some and make a flyer out of it, and then they pay you $200 or $300 for it, it's not worth buying it right now. I mean, I'm just saying, like, depending on what page you on and stuff like that. Every time I think of something, I think of, I probably was figuring out what's to stick with that I want to do. Oh yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of go through stuff. You gotta continue going through stuff until you just find what it is that you really resonate with. You might experience a whole bunch of different things and realize you don't like this, you don't like that, but that's a part of the process. The faster you get to doing it, the faster you're gonna learn. Like I said, when I was doing them obituaries, I did it, but I said I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? That's the only way you're gonna learn is by continuing to do it. I was still in my lane though. I was still doing, like I say, I do the fashion stuff. I don't really like that, but that's not my bread and butter either. You know what I mean? That's not my bread and butter. It's just something that I do when I do it. So it's all a part of the process. It's all a part of just learning what it is, because you might love one thing, but you don't know you love it until you just get in that environment and start doing it. I don't buy like somebody else, somebody else would say a big screen TV. I'd say, if I'm gonna buy a big screen TV, I'd rather keep that little screen TV and buy me a laptop. Bump a big screen. What is that doing for me? I mean, like, I think differently. I'm not caring about no dang TV. My TV don't even come on during the day at all. I might watch my shows. I might binge watch, like a couple of days. I might take a break. And then so I might binge watch my shows and stuff like that. I don't watch TV enough to have no big screen sitting. That's just stuff that the mindset make people feel like these are signs of you made it somewhere. That's not a sign. Your bank account is a sign that you made it somewhere. Your bank account is a sign that you made it somewhere. Your investments, your life insurance, your things like that, those are signs that you done made it somewhere. How much that policy worth is a sign that you made it somewhere. Not all of this and all of that. Can you borrow against yourself? That's a sign. That's not, the TV ain't gonna do nothing for none of that. You know what I mean? Like, so we got to try to change our mindset for this type of stuff and buy things that's gonna bring. I think about every purchase I make. Now sometimes I still buy stuff. I'm not saying every time. I'm saying when I build businesses, this is the way I think. What you rather buy? You rather just go around buying, shoes and clothes and filling your closet up to look worth something, or would you rather buy something that's gonna make you really look worth something? This camera right here, I'm wherever the camera is, the camera in the room. I need to go get the camera. This is what's gonna make the money. Because when I decide to reach out to this person, this is what they need. Real estate agents need people to go in and take pictures of the houses sometimes. It just depends on where you at and the location and stuff like that. They going in and taking pictures with their cell phone, but if you got a quality piece of equipment and you can go in there and make them pictures look like this and do this and do that, and then put them in a video and do that panoramic view and do all that, then you can make yourself some money from your camera, your lighting equipment. Those are the things that make money, not showing off that you got a big screen TV. Nothing wrong with having it. You know what I mean? I might decide to get me one day. I mean, it ain't gonna never be on, but I just might decide to have one. But that's not like priority. We want to prioritize the things we do and how we do things so that we can make sure we always move into the next level. Like for instance, Nikki T, you went out and put you a book on the internet. That's something that's gonna bring you money. And it don't even cost nothing to get it on there, but you're thinking on a level of what can I do that's gonna bring me money? That's the way we're supposed to be thinking, not out on a shopping spree doing all this type of steady spending and not thinking of any ways to bring it back. We think of the ways to bring it in, then we go spend it. You know what I mean? So I say invest first. This is what I say. This is just me. I might be wrong. I ain't like everybody else, so I might be wrong. Invest first, flip your money, then take a percentage of that and then go floss with that. Because you still got another percentage that you could go pay your bills with and do all this. Invest first and flip it first. And then that way you're not taking everything you get. People can't get nowhere because every dime they get, they have to take it and pay bills with it. So you can't get nowhere when you taking every dime you make and you have to pay bills with it. It's hard to take something and flip it. But if you, sometimes you call them like, what you call these people? I'm a person that will jump out and do something like that. I'll invest first and not a daredevil, but like I'll invest first and flip it and then I'll pay my bills. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna just, because if you pay your, I'm not saying don't pay your bills, but I'm just saying I'm the type of person that will do this first and then do that. Because guess what? These gonna always be coming. But I'm gonna do this first because I stand a chance on tripling it, quadrupling it, and then I pay the bills out of that. Then I still got some left to reinvest. But if you just do this, you don't have nothing to, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the way I do things. But I learned all that from even having that job. Taught me a lot. It taught me how to balance the books and how to keep everything going, how to reconcile the bank statements and how to go out and do my, I didn't even realize all of that back then. I didn't realize it was equipping me for this day. Well, for 2001 and stuff like that. I didn't know it was equipping me. I just was upset that it was happening like that. Everything is equipping you for something else. Every single thing that you go through is equipping you for something different. And that's what it was equipping me for. It was equipping me for these times and those times. And when I started my first business, it was equipping me for, because there's some people that still don't even know how to go out and register their business. They don't know what to do. They don't have a CPA. They don't have nobody they call. They don't have an attorney. They don't have nobody that they can call when it comes down to business. They don't know how to get started with getting no attorney or no kind of CPA or none of that type of stuff. They don't know that stuff. Everything is equipping you for the next step. So I really am excited about how things is going. And now it's just the fact, now I'm at the point to where I'm building on these streams, on these internet streams. I'm building on YouTube. I'm building on TikTok. Well, I ain't gonna say TikTok. I'm gonna say I got my TikTok stuff going. I'm building on TikTok and I'm building on Instagram. And then, of course, we know Amazon. I don't even have to say Amazon. But those are the things that I'm building on right now because you want to have your offline and your online. If something should happen, you want to be able to do something offline just in case. You never know. So you want to have something offline that you can, if anything ever happen, I always can put out some flyers and start back doing braids. I can always do braids. I can always do braids for men. I can always do braids for kids. And I wouldn't really want to do braids for women when it comes down to doing braids, but I would do braids for men and braids for kids. I put that stuff out there and charge whatever I'm going to charge on it and then start making my money that way. Because I got a skill set and I know how to do it. It's just about getting good at what you know how to do and always brushing up, even if you don't do it no more. Every now and then still do it, brushing up on your techniques and brushing up on learning how to do it, do what they got going now. Because what they was doing back then is not, well, with men, that's the reason I say I do men braids, because those things never change. It's just cornrows and designs, so I can always do that. But with the women, you got to stay on top of the trends and what they got going now. They got butterfly braids and this and that and twists and locks and all that kind of stuff. If you want to do it, stay on top of those trends and keep yourself brushed up on these things so that if anything ever happen, or even if nothing happen, you just want to take a client every now and then. It don't hurt nothing to take a client every now and then. Summertime, get you a couple of clients during the summer, let them pay you to do their hair, and just or makeup artists. Makeup artists do it all the time. I'm not a makeup artist, but like they'll do it. Just keep brush up on your whatever it is that you like to do, and keep getting better and better at it, so that if you ever had to put a price tag on it, you know what you worth. I can charge this amount for some braids. I can charge, I don't care what they going for. I know I can charge this amount because I know how I braid hair, and I know how, you know what I mean? Like, so when you do that type of stuff, then that's when you really start offline and online, not just online. I know we ran about the online stuff, but I keep me an offline thing or two going, because you want to just make sure. You want to make sure you got some of both. Make sure you have your offline stuff going. Make sure you have your, because sometimes your offline stuff maybe slow down. Like the car business, it's slow during certain seasons. You know what I mean? And then it pick up during certain seasons. And if I hadn't to learn that from my best salesperson that I ever, he was saying, okay, when you make all this money, you pay all your bills up for the year. Pay everything up. The minute you make that tax money, you pay everything up, because it's gonna slow down around this time, around, you know, and then but you're gonna be done already had your bills paid up. So you ain't got to worry about that, and then you're going to be able to make it through those slow seasons, because they be slow. When it gets slow, it gets slow. But if you don't know how to maintain it, and you done spent all your money when you made it, then you can't make it through those slow times, because you done already spent everything you got. So those are just learning experiences that I had to go through, but I was listening to people who was already in that position. I'm listening to people who been doing this, and I take advice from people who've been doing stuff. I listen to them, and I pay attention, and I let them tell me what to do. Look, let me tell you, when you make your money, do this. Oh, okay then. All right, I got you. Make sure you do it like this. Do it like this. Pay your bills up for 12 months, whatever they say. Pay your bills up for 8 months, 6 months, whatever they tell you. And then just do whatever they tell you to do, because it's only putting me in a better position. And then when that slow season hit, you be like, ooh, I'm glad I paid my bills. I'm glad I paid my bills, because at least I ain't got to worry about the bill money. I just have to worry about this, that, and the other. So it's all a learning experience. I really like how things is going right now. I just really like it. But now I'm really focused. YouTube is going to be my main focus is going to be YouTube. YouTube is going to be my main focus. And then it may be, I don't know, I'm kind of torn between TikTok and Instagram. I don't really know which one I like best out of TikTok and Instagram. And I do have my Pinterest account set up, and I'm doing my Pinterest stuff, but I'm not doing Pinterest as much as I really should be. But YouTube for sure. I'm finna smash the gas on YouTube. I'm really finna smash the gas on YouTube. What y'all doing? What y'all got going? I thought that what's his name was gonna show up, Mr. Nigeria, but he didn't show up, so I can't tell him the tips. What y'all got going? Thank you for the likes. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thanks for the likes. Click like, y'all. Y'all know how to do it. Anybody got any goals? Anybody got any goals? Anybody got any questions, concerns, comments? Yeah, I'm so glad I did this, and then so now I'm finna go back to working on my videos, because I did a couple of videos. I edited them. I just ain't put them up, and I got some more I got to edit. And then I did a video of some mirrors that I got in there. I'm gonna have that up in a minute. I did a video of some mirrors, and I was like, these mirrors dusty. I need to wipe these mirrors down. And I had to wipe all the mirrors up and do the video all over again. So then I kind of made it a whole little skit thing about how how dusty they were, and then I did the clean ones. I did a this versus, and then here's the final result. So I did that a while ago, because those mirrors, I didn't realize they were so dusty, and they was individual ones, so I had to go clean all of them off. So I got that video ready to crank out there, and then I got some other. I still got some stuff. You got a lot of stuff in your house. You got plenty of stuff in your house to review. You just kind of got to open your mind to whatever's in there, because I'm sure you got plenty, at least 100 items, at least 100. That's the minimum. We just got to keep it, stay open, get to thinking. What can we do? What can we review? That's all I think. Review. That's all I think. What can I review? If you got to go out there and you just try to don't go to the stores. Don't go to the stores. They showed up gonna snitch on you then. Try not to go to the stores and do it. Just do everything in the house, because they'll tell it and they'll show you a account of everything. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. But I wouldn't want to do that either, though. I would. But sometimes people are just buying the products and turn around and returning it. So how ethical is that? It ain't no more ethical. You know what I mean? The people are just saying, forget buying it and returning. I'm just going to record it right here at the store. Why would I buy it and return it when I could just record the thing right here? I guess that's what they're thinking. I don't know. They don't want to take that extra step. And somebody else would rather take that extra step and buy it, go home and record it, and then return it. You don't own it either. So I don't really care one way or another no more. I ain't going to let it bother me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing regardless. There's enough money out here for everybody. It's enough money out here for everybody, and it's enough cooking cutie pie. Hey, how are you? Cooking cutie pie. AI? Is that what they say? Y'all know me and my glasses be trying to read this stuff. What's going on? Thanks for the likes. So I ain't really got nothing else to talk about. If y'all ain't gonna say nothing to me, I don't know what to talk about. Y'all talk to me. Say something, y'all. Good to see you too. Cooking cutie pie. AI. Is that what they say? I think they say that. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for tuning in, and thanks for the likes. If you didn't click like, don't forget to click like. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for tuning in, even if you won't comment. I know some people shy and shame and all that, shame-faced and shy and all that, and nervous and scared and all that. So y'all ain't got to speak. Y'all be here though. And then I know some people, they tune out. They want to wait till it's over and watch it when can't nobody see that they own. I don't know why people do stuff like that. I don't know. I don't get it. But it don't matter. Whatever. Just as long as you're watching, it don't matter to me. I ain't going to even let it bother me. They'll tune out and then they'll come back when they feel like ain't nobody looking at them. Oh, you Miss Kitchen. Oh, okay. Cooking cutie pie AI. Miss Kitchen, I didn't even recognize you. Cooking cutie pie AI. Oh, that's a nice name. Uh-huh. You change your YouTube name. Oh, why you change it? I like Miss Kitchen. But I didn't know how to pronounce it. I didn't know if it was, well, I ain't gonna even try to pronounce it. I didn't know if it was Chansamai. It was something, Chansamai. Yeah, that's a nice name though, Cooking Cutie Pie AI. But I didn't want nothing. I just wanted to log on because I know that I'm finna be upload. I'm finna be. Oh, it was your husband's idea. Oh, okay. But stay focused, stay encouraged. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing the content out there. Don't just push content on Amazon. Push content on every platform that you want to be, dominating on. You do it on TikTok and Instagram is like the hottest. They say TikTok is the hottest, really, and then Instagram. I ain't really got. I got like probably maybe 15 or 20,000 followers on TikTok, but I just ain't really on there as much. I ain't on there enough. I need to just get back on there and just get to plunge it away at it. Now since I got a lot of this stuff, out the way that I done did. You home most of the time? Oh, okay. Now since I got you home most of the time, Nikki T is at home most of the time. Now since I got a lot of this stuff out the way, I can start focusing on hitting my Instagram like 2-3 a day, hitting my TikToks 2 or 3 a day. I mean, it's the same video. Once you get it on one platform, you're just getting it on all of the platforms, so it ain't gonna be hard. It's just recording them all. My Amazon videos come first though. Once your Amazon videos, that's the first thing first, and then after that, everything after that, if I can get 2 or 3 videos in on every platform, my shorts, even if they ain't paying for Facebook Reels, it's still good to use Facebook Reels just to kind of get that exposure for your business. So I don't look to Facebook Reels. They sent me Meta sent me an invoice. Meta sent me an invoice today for $2.34. I said, if you don't take that money, where in the world? $2.34. I think it said $2.30. I said, Mark, if you don't get that mess out of here, what are you doing sending me an invoice for that? Where did that come from anyway? I think it was an add-on reel, I guess. I don't know, because we know the other program is over with. I'm like, it'll take me however many months to get to $100 fooling with you. I don't even care about that. But I am still using Facebook Reels just for the engagement, just for the exposure for the actual business. Like when you want to put out, you could say, go shop my Amazon storefront, or go to my website, or whatever. You can use your Facebook Reels for that. That's what I use my Facebook Reels for, to send people somewhere. They ain't paying no money, so why not send them somewhere? So that's kind of what I do with mine. And then he didn't show up. Okay, I forgot his name. But Mr. Nigeria, if you didn't show up, then I ain't gonna talk about it tonight. I'll talk about it another time. I might just do a video about it. What kind of programs can you do from Nigeria? But everything else, guys, it's been a wonderful evening. Man, it's so much. Just imagine if we're doing this now. Picture 6 months from now. Picture Christmas. From right now, picture Christmas and what it's gonna be like. From what we got going right now, just imagine Christmas. Just imagine what it's gonna be like. Thanks for the like. Just imagine what it's gonna be like. Christmas. I mean, people don't even celebrate Christmas. I'm just saying Christmas because that's what everybody resonate with. People know Christmas even if they don't celebrate it. Like, I'm not too big on celebrating Christmas, but just imagine where I'm gonna be at the end of December. This message is hell for review. Cooking cutie pie. Oh, okay. She said I made a real video about how to cook sticky rice using rice cooker without steamer on my Facebook. And I got over 100K views. Oh, that's good. Congratulations. Let me show this. I don't know why it said that they held it for review. Another moderator how do I got a moderator? It says another moderator just handled this. I ain't got no moderator. Do I have a moderator? How do I get a moderator? Anyway, I don't know what's going on with this thing, y'all. It just said another moderator just handled this. But that's congratulations, Miss Kitchen. Congratulations on that. That's real good. 100,000 views. Look at you go cooking their rice, cooking your sticky rice. That's good. See there? That's a blessing right there. But just imagine, just keep going. Didn't you say you had a cookbook too? Did you say you had a cookbook? I can't remember. If you don't have a cookbook, do you have a cookbook or you need a cookbook? One or the other. You probably need a cookbook if you're doing all of that. Cookbook right up your alley. So, I didn't want nothing, y'all. I just wanted to come on tonight because I said I was coming on. I wanted to stick to my agreement. I want to stick to my agreement. That should be your next thing, thinking about trying to put a cookbook together or some kind of something that you could sell from because what do you sell? Oh, utensils. Oh, I think you sell utensils. You got to sell something. You got to be selling something. So either you're going to be selling your cookbook or your utensils or your aprons or something, or all of it. But all of it. You could be selling cookbook. You could be selling aprons. You could be selling your pots and pans. I think you said pots and pans, utensils, plates, whatever you want to sell. Just you need to be selling something on top of the views, because those views are one thing, but you got to be selling something. Everything is about making sales, so you got to be selling something. Especially when you get that many views, you got to be selling something, because you got to take advantage of all your views. You got to take advantage of it. You got to put your stuff out there. I got forks, I got spoons, I got knives, I got bowls, or whatever it is you doing. You got to do that. You got to. a cookbook probably would be really the best thing. Not the best thing, but you can put your price tag on it. You can have a digital cookbook, or you can make it. I would do digital. I wouldn't even print the cookbook out. I would just do a digital cookbook. Let them download it for however many dollars you want to charge for it, and let them get your special recipes for whatever you do, and just have it just a download, PDF download. Make that bad boy up. Put your special recipes in there. Sell you some special sauce. Put your sauce on one of them platforms that say, Amazon. Put your, I would really have me a cookbook. I'd sell the cookbook on my regular site, just to download. $10, whatever, $10, $20, $5, whatever you want to sell it for. But you got to have something to sell. You can't do business without something to sell. You gained a lot of subscribers since I last saw you. Mine right now is 850 subscribers. Hopefully I'll hit my. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on that. Because it's when you get the ball rolling, like they say, it's harder to push the ball up the hill. It's harder to get it going up the hill. But then once you get to the top of the hill, it just start going down and going faster and faster. You pick up your momentum. I think when people, it's momentum starting to pick up. It ain't where I need it to be, though. I need it to be at 100,000. But I'm thankful that I am getting them. They're coming a little faster. But that's because their momentum is starting to kick in. That's why I'm going to start really uploading way more. Putting out my content way more so I can start getting it going. And sometimes people ain't gonna like the lives. I'm not gonna be doing. I keep saying this, but I'm gonna really say it again. I'm not gonna be doing as many lives. I'm gonna be doing more uploads. I ain't gonna do as many lives, but I'm going to make sure I get my uploads going at least once or twice a week. I ain't, maybe once or twice a week. I'm gonna try to really get my uploads going, and I'm just gonna go live. When I go live. If people catch me, they catch me. If they don't, they don't. But I'm not going to commit to a live, a day and a time. Because just today when I was getting ready to go live, my neighbor come up here. Right before I get ready to go live, my neighbor come up here knocking at the door. I watch hours past 4,000 hours. Oh, okay. Oh, so you should get them. And if you at 850, you doing pretty good. 150, that ain't going to take too much longer. But you already got your watch hours. Really watch hours was the hardest part. So if you already got your watch hours, it shouldn't take too much longer for you to get your 1,000. That's good. That's real good. Congratulations. You are going. Miss Kitchen is going. Miss Kitchen is going, honey. She going. Cooking cutie pie. Cooking cutie pie AI. Yeah, I wouldn't ever thought that was you. But yeah, it's good. Everything is going great. I'm excited about everything. I'm happy about how things is going. And I just wanted to get on and say something to y'all and see what y'all was up to for the night. Anybody, well, I know y'all ain't going. Y'all can't be going out. It's late. It's getting late. Y'all can't be going out this time of night. Like somebody grandma. Y'all, it's too late for y'all to be getting out, so I know y'all in the house for the night. I'm going to get ready to edit my videos. I gotta delete. Oh man, I'm kind of running out of space on my phone. I got so many videos up in there. I got so many videos. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm running out of space. So, and I got another deal that I just made. So I got 6 days to complete that deal. So I got to kind of study up on their website and learn about what they offer. And then I got to do my video for them, a sponsor video for them. I just got to do my research and learn about what they offer, their services and everything. But the deal is already done. It's already, set in stone. It's just me now doing my research. So I got 6 days. And then let me go ahead and get that done. Then we on and popping. We just waiting on 3 o'clock in the morning for our other stuff to roll in. Well, y'all, since y'all ain't saying nothing and ain't nobody got nothing to say, I'm going to let y'all say something before I close. This is my last close. Let's see. I haven't posted 2 videos per week since January, February until now. Oh, okay. Only once a week. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. So you going to start back posting 2 a video? You going to start back posting 2 a week? Or you going to keep it at 1 a week and just kind of let it go with the flow? I want some candy so bad. I just want some candy. Thank you. Oh, thank you for tuning in too. Did you give me a like? Sometimes you be forgetting to give likes. Did you give my like? Thank y'all for the likes, for people showing up, and y'all at least can give me some likes. I've been at an hour on here, so I guess I'm about to get off. I didn't hit my hour. I got to get back to my Amazon videos, are just so I would try to post two. Yeah. Just try. Don't. I mean, I wouldn't make it too hard on myself. Like I said, I'm trying for 2 a week. But if I do 1 a week, oh, thank you. Um, I go, at least what was I? Oh, at least as long as I get 1 a week out there, if I can get 2 a week out there, I can. But my minimum is I gotta have 1 a week at least. And then if I can get 2 or 3 a week, then I'll just do it. But as long as I can hit that bare minimum of 1 a week, I'm still doing good on YouTube. Because I got so many, we got other platforms that we working on. I hope you on Amazon, Miss Cutie Pie, Miss Cooking Cutie Pie AI. I hope you on Amazon. Influencer. I hope you an influencer on Amazon, because everybody needs to be an influencer on Amazon. If you ain't doing nothing else, you need to be an influencer. How do you give hearts? I didn't even know. You didn't give a like. You didn't give a thumbs up on here, but you gave a heart. I don't even know how you give hearts. But y'all, I guess that's it. I guess that's it for the night, y'all. I didn't use my microphone because last night I had a little feedback, heard a little buzzing sound. How do you do Amazon? Go type in, you talking about Amazon affiliate, so Amazon influencer program. You go to Google and type in Amazon influencer program. Oh, thumbs. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the thumbs up and the heart. And everybody need to be Amazon influencer right now, because that's what's going on right now. And then Amazon affiliate, that's what's going on right now. And my successful, what's my book called? Elevation Success Planner will be out. Well, I don't know when it's coming out. I got to wait till Amazon approve it. When they approve it, then I'll start promoting that. But I just wanted to speak to y'all and say hey to y'all. And thank y'all for showing up. And I will catch y'all on the next one. I'm going to do random lives, because I don't want to get caught up into trying to tell a date and then I miss the date. I'd rather do random and then let people pop up and let people watch it the next day than to try to say I'm coming and then don't show up. Because that's the worst thing you can do. So I like it going like this anyway. It don't be a whole bunch of people popping in, but they'll pop in the next day or the day after that, or they'll just catch the next one or whatever. But I'd rather, or to have people expecting it and then you don't do it at all. No, I don't want to do it like that. Who is this third person just came in? Have a good weekend. And I can't wait to see how many videos you got up afterwards. I don't know how many videos I'm going to have up afterwards, but I'm going to have some more up this weekend, because I'm finna go through here and really get to getting some stuff going. I got to go through here and just kind of look. Got to put my thinking cap on and kind of figure out what have I missed, because I know I done missed some stuff. So I'm finna go through here and just figure out what I done missed and what else I can do. And I need to come up with another. Well, I'm not going to try to push myself to know 50 videos over the weekend. I would like to have 50 videos over the weekend, but that ain't realistic for me. I know I'm not going to do it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm thinking I can squeeze in a good 10 over this weekend. Well, I might can do about 10 over the weekend. I probably can get 10 in. And then if I do more than that, then I'm going to be doing good. But I got to go through here and see what I'm missing. What have I not done a video on? And then I got to put those up, because I'm ready, man. Now some days, I do think they ship all the heavy items out on one day. And then I don't know what they're doing, but it seems like all the heavy items go out on certain days, and then on all the light items seem like it go out on other days. All the heavy items don't go out every single day. I know that for a fact. So, I don't know it for a fact, but from the way my stats looking, seems like the heavy items going out on one day and then the light items going out on another day. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of thinking that's maybe what they're doing. I don't really know what they're doing. But whatever they doing, I like it. Whatever they doing, I like it. So it don't matter what they do, as long as they getting it going. I'm just gonna get on. And my affiliate money been kind of picking up too. My affiliate stats been going up, and I haven't even been promoting my affiliate side that much, but it's going up too. And I'm like, everything is just growing. So with it growing like this, I'm just cranking out videos, because however it's growing, I'm like, where did the affiliate money come from? I can't figure out where it's coming from, because the stuff they're selling, I don't sell it. I mean, I don't even have videos about it. I don't have links about it or nothing. So I don't really know. I know they watching other stuff, and whenever they watch something, I get everything in their cart, but I don't know how they coming in. It'd be good if we had stats to tell us what was working, so we at least let me know how they came in. If they came in on this video, let me know how they came in, even if they bought other stuff. But Amazon ain't giving us no stats like that, so we just got to guess and keep posting. Just guess and keep posting. So I'm gonna be guessing and posting all weekend. All weekend, because I'm ready for some more stuff to be pushed out. And that's it. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Y'all have a great one. Congratulations on everybody that's doing anything. Nikki T on your book, your journal, and Miss Kitchen on all your stuff, your new name, and all of that good stuff. Congratulations on your 100,000 views. That's real good too. And congratulations on 850 is really close. So you're real close to your 1,000, and then you in the door once you get there. I would like for you to be working on a cookbook or something type of thing to get going, so you can sell something to sell. But I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great one. And let's relax. Bye, y'all.